A profound and fresh approach to self-understanding and deeper insights into the meaning of personal freedom and mature love. You cannot possibly cultivate love. Love admits no division. When there is love, self is not. Love is not the self. Self cannot recognize love. A man who loves has no beliefs. He loves. Acting without idea is the way of love. Love is not an idea. It is not a sensation. It is not a memory. It is not a feeling of postponement, a self-protective device. We say there is good and evil. There is envy and love. We say that envy is evil and love is good. Why do we divide life? Is there not actually only one thing, which is a mind that is inattentive? Surely when there is complete attention, that is, when the mind is totally aware, alert, watchful, there is no such thing as evil or good. There is only an awakened state. Goodness then is not a quality, not a virtue. It is a state of love. When there is love, there is neither good nor bad. There is only love. The love of what is the beginning of wisdom. Out of that aloneness, there is humility. It is this aloneness that knows love, not power. How can two images, which are the result of thought, of pleasure, and so on, have any affection or love? When I understand myself, I understand you, and out of that understanding comes love. We fill our hearts with blueprints for world reform and do not look to that one resolving factor, which is love. Where there is fear, there is obviously no freedom, and without freedom, there is no love at all. Love is the unknowable. It can be realized only when the known is understood and transcended. Only when the mind is free of the known, then only there will be love. Love alone can bring about mercy and beauty, order and peace. There is love with its blessings when you cease to be. Love is not a thing of the mind, and because the thing of the mind have filled our hearts, we have no love. When there is love, there is no duty. When there is love, the problem is simple. When there is no love, the problem becomes complex. Love knows neither fusion nor diffusion. It is neither personal nor impersonal. It is a state of being which the mind cannot find. It can describe it, give it a term, a name, but the word, the description, is not love. It is only when the mind is quiet that it shall know love, and that state of quietness is not a thing to be cultivated. Love can come into being, can exist only when the self is absent. Love is something which the mind cannot possibly conceive. Love is something which cannot be formulated. Love is not mere thought. Thoughts are only the external action of the brain. Love is much deeper, much more profound, and the profundity of life can be discovered only in love. Without love, life has no meaning, and that is the sad part of our existence. Only the man who loves is chaste, pure, incorruptible. The idealist cannot know love. Only when the mind and heart are unburdened of fear, of the routine of sensational habits, when there is generosity and compassion, there is love. Love is a state in which there is no me. Contradiction does not exist in love. Love has no pain, no sorrow, because it is not the outcome of pleasure or desire. Neither emotion nor sentiment has any place at all where love is concerned. Love is not memory. To find out what love is, we must die to the past, to all our emotions, the good and the bad, die effortlessly, as we would to a poisonous thing. When you can see the beauty of a tree, when you can see the beauty of a smile, when you can see the sun setting behind the walls of your town, see totally, then you will know what love is. Love is not pleasure. Love is not desire. Love has no pain, no sorrow, because it is not the outcome of pleasure or desire. Memory negates love. Love cannot be brought into the field of thought. Do you not know that when you love someone, you love the whole of mankind? Complete living is possible only when there is love. When our heart is full, not with the words, nor with the things made by the mind, only where there is love, memory ceases, then every movement is a rebirth. To find out what love is, the mind must be free of that word and the significance of that word. Love does not compare. Love transcends the friend and the enemy. Love and compassion are not the result of conscious effort. Where there is the possibility of pain, there is no love. Laughter is a lovely thing, to laugh without reason, to have joy in one's heart without cause, to love without seeking anything in return. There is no path to truth. It must come to you. Truth can come to you only when your mind and heart are simple, clear, and there is love in your heart. No, not if your heart is filled with the things of the mind. Without love there is no beauty, and without beauty there is no love. Beauty is in form, beauty is in speech, beauty is in conduct. It is good to hide your brilliance under a bushel, to be anonymous, to love what you're doing and not to show off. It is good to be kind without a name. You are just a creative human being living anonymously, and in that there is richness and great beauty. If you loved the trees, the sunset, the birds, the falling leaf, if you were aware of men and women in tears, of poor people, and really felt love in your heart, would you be afraid of death? It is only when you die that there is love. A mind that is frightened has no love. Love is not pleasure. Love implies great freedom, not to do what you like. But love comes only when the mind is very quiet, disinterested, not self-centered. Love cannot be divided into divine and physical. It is only love. That love which is like the river, living, moving everlastingly, in that state you will find there comes a moment when there is no longer any search at all, and this ending of search is the beginning of something totally different.